Welcome back to my Let's Play for Pokemon Silver and my Mile Poison Run. Of course, I'm a bit miffed right now, to be honest, because I gotta redo this episode. The original episode, for some reason the webcam footage got sped up, so I don't know why it ended up being shorter than the length of the episode in total, which it shouldn't be, because the webcam footage takes a bit longer to cut off than when I hit stop on my recordings. So it should always be longer. Which meant there'd be a desync between my lip movements and me talking after a while. It'd start out alright, but then it'd get really bad as you went on. So gotta redo the episode to fix it. Which is not fun for me, because let's face it, it means I gotta redo all the trainer battles all over again. Trainer battles that aren't even that interesting, because these trainers are much, much weaker than Jasmine in terms of their levels. They're like half as strong as she is. Plus, most of the trainers here don't exactly have Pokemon that are gonna really, set my heart ablaze in terms of their difficulty. Even if I was using, say, Seawass, I'd probably still do alright against a lot of these trainers anyway. Of course, how this guy always freaks out about a secret spot never makes any sense to me. There's nothing secretive about this spot. It's not like it's hidden behind hidden in a cave, or you gotta use Rock Smash or something to get there. It's just out in the open. There's nothing secretive about your secret spot, man. Scratch this time. Last time I fought him, he used Double Kick. I was pretty miffed about it. Why would you use Double Kick on a bug Pokemon? It's useless. I guess it just shows how, unintelligent the AI is when it'll use moves that are, to its disadvantage for no apparent reason. I mean, if you have a viable attack, why would you use a worthless attack? At least when Pokemon use worthless attacks like Poison Sting against my Ghost Pokemon, I can understand why, because their normal attacks won't hit me. So they don't have any other option but to use a crappy technique to do any damage at all. Yeah, a Moonstone could be helpful. But I guess we should switch here. Jeez, it's like he was trying to dodge me. Does he know I have a Seawass up front? Does he know I'm prepared for this battle? Ugh. Poor Benjamin. Doesn't get anything. Though I swear Diglett's one of those Pokemon that takes up the most room when it comes to these videos. Its image is huge. I just don't understand why. I suppose Dugtrio's worse, though. Aww. I thought that might happen, but I was hoping I'd get lucky. Vine Whip it. I'm not too worried about losing Seawass, let's face it. It did actually manage to win that battle in the previous run, because I got lucky and I got the jump on Dugtrio. I guess they're really close in terms of speed then. Surprisingly. Because Dugtrio's pretty fast, actually. Or he went for a useless scratch attack or something instead of, magnitude. Taking advantage of my vulnerability to it. Because sometimes the trainers in these games are just not very bright. You know what, let's have the Pokemon Center. The next trainer's got Sandshrew and Sandslash, so I can use Seawass pretty effectively in that battle. After all, they can't learn Magnitude. Sandshrew doesn't really learn that many ground attacks, actually. It's sort of weird. Its slash attack's decent, don't get me wrong, but it's odd that it doesn't really learn much of anything ground-based to throw against its opponents. Ugh. Yeah, I can do a lot with Pokemon, too. It's called Capture 'em All. Though I usually don't bother with that, because I usually do mono runs as of late. So there's no point in catching them all. Well, there goes Sandshrew. And then his last Pokemon's a Zubat. I'm sort of surprised he didn't send it out to a certain extent, because there's really no reason not to, in my opinion. I mean, it's not like it's going to be at an instant disadvantage like the last two were. But, whatever. It's not my choice, it's his. Ah, Confuse Ray. Well, let's send in Tracy. That wasn't very effective. Time to finish this. Doesn't really make up for my defeat by like Trio, because I lost experience from 2 Pokemon, but it's better than nothing. Oh yeah, she's got a stinking Clefairy. Wild Noctowl. Surf. There's no reason not to use Surf. Seriously? You have to identify that I'm a tentacle? Why? Whatever. Yes, I'm going to the Lake of Rage, which is now full of Gyarados. Okay, Tiffany, let's see it. Okay. Surf. Not too bad, I guess. Would have made more sense to use that on a more useless move, in my opinion. I suppose you can't predict what I'll do, usually, right? At least if you're the AI. This guy's got a Lickitung, so I'll let Seawash stay out for now. There's no real advantage to switching unless I was going to go to Femme Fatale. And it doesn't really need the experience, or she doesn't really need the experience right now. Not that effective. I tried. Poor Seawash. Just didn't stand a chance. Well, I'll let Tracy lead off then. Or I suppose not lead off. Be our pinch hitter to finish this. It's starting to hurt. But I can take it. Okay. I actually used to have a coworker named Brent until he retired. Heart problems, among other things. Guy's pretty messed up. I also like to be a dick to people, but can't talk too badly about him, right? They also usually was in a bad mood a lot of times, too, at work. Like, he'd get upset about the most pointless things, I swear. It's a lot quieter with him around, I'll say that much. Don't worry, I'll make fun of it, too. Your Nidoking really just ain't that great, boy. You really need to give it, like, Earthquake, or I don't know, something. But let's send out Tracy. Double Kick? Really? You went with Double Kick as your move right out of the gate. Against a bug Pokemon. This is why the AI drives me nuts. At times, like, it makes the most pointless moves, because this thing has, like, Horn Attack and stuff. There's no point to using Double Kick other than to show that the AI is dumb. No, it didn't do right on. It did terrible. Because you're a terrible trainer that doesn't have a clue what you're doing. And yet another Pokemaniac. Quite a few of them out there, ain't there? They're obsessed. Okay, let's do this, Slowbro. Poison powder. Yeah, take that. Poison. Darn it. There we go. Now it might hit itself. Come on, hit yourself. Nope, use water gun again. Well, let's tackle it. That was crappy. Aww. I was hoping for a win to get to level 28. Well, who to send in? Well, let's let Viper have a go. I mean, how bad could it do, right? It's not gonna use a psychic move? That's surprising. Well, I was basically handed that victory. How could I? I don't know. How come you didn't fight back better? Uh-oh. What'd you spend my money on this time, Mom? Well, I guess I can use it to decorate my room if I ever go back home. I probably won't, though. And I may or may not catch Gyarados. I mean, it's a either-or. I mean, if I don't catch it, it doesn't really bug me that much, because, again, it's, well, Gyarados. I can't use it. I might be able to use this as an HM slave, but that's about it. And there's better HM slaves to go pick up, like Poliwag. How? It's using the Dragon Rage. Ugh. Yeah, I might want to start Vine Whipping it before it wakes up and hits me with another Dragon Rage. Of course, Vine Whip's not very effective because it's part flying. Ah, Bite. Dragon Rage would have made more sense. It would have been a knockout blow, actually. Oh, there goes another one. Oh, well, I still have plenty of Pokemon in the wings. Ah, Thrash. Okay. I guess we can try and catch it. I mean, it is sort of like a shiny Pokemon, but I don't really like to count it, because it's given to you for free after all. And now it confuses itself with Thrash and might just knock itself out. Ugh. Well, if it gets knocked out, I guess I'll get a lot of experience at least. And it took itself out, right? Nope, hit me again. This is the last Pokeball I'm using on it. If it doesn't get in this one, it's just gonna get knocked out. Assuming it doesn't take itself out. Yep, last one. Oh well. It's not like it really mattered. I would just prefer to have caught it somewhat. Just to have it, you know? And it really shouldn't be. Yeah, sort of. Not really. I didn't even know there were rumors. I suppose, though that performance out there was pretty pathetic. But yeah, let's head back to Mahogany Town. Let's try and make this quick with our bike. Darn it. Riding like an amateur right there. Of course, for this run, we got to definitely come back and talk to the guard here after we take care of Team Rocket. Because he gives you Sludge Bomb. And I can't really ignore that on this run, because it's a good poison move, and I could use it. Oh yeah, we're going to hit up here first. Go heal up later. I guess that was a Hyper Kick, not a Hyper Beam. But I love how this guy doesn't do anything to really protest. Well, next time we'll be heading to the Team Rocket's base. Until then, see ya.